What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades, and today we've got a very quick unboxing. We've got another knife here from Justin at White Mountain Knives. Go over to White Mountain Knives, check them out. Always done me right. You've already seen the title of the video. I've cut the tape on this box, and Justin and his peanuts. Let's see what we got going on here. What is this green sleeve on this Civivi box? So we've got the Civivi Vexillum or Vexillum or whatever it is. And you can see here, is it the 10th anniversary? 10 years for Civivi? Has it been that long already? 10 years? This knife has got some weight to it. The Vexillum, it's a full-size folder, and I know you've probably already seen some videos on this. I got sniped by a couple of days by some of the bigger channels, but none of those guys are as pretty as Baz on Blades. So in the end, I am the winner. Let's get this thing cut open. I want to make this a fairly short video. Let's see what we got going on. Well, did I not cut that? Oh my God, live TV. I didn't even cut through that. What the hell's wrong with me? Why are you guys watching my knife videos? Obviously, I don't even know which end of the knife is the sharp end. Here we go. We got lucky. Got some candy in there. We got our now ubiquitous Civivi zip-up pouch. I don't even know how many of these zip-up pouches that I've got in my collection now. I've got about as many zip-up pouches as I do knives. And I got a bunch of those. Let's see what we got in here. We got us a little fold-out, you know, Civivi, some self-promotional Civivi stuff here. We may or may not have already seen this stuff elsewhere. Let's throw that to the side. What else do we got? Oh, we've got a 10th anniversary sticker. Well, what happens on their 20th anniversary? Do you get a 20th anniversary and a 10th anniversary for the 10th anniversary stickers that are now 10 years old? Huh. Gives you something to think about. Aluminum sticker, round a neon green Civivi sticker, and product use and warranty information, which we never even look at. We've got us a Civivi branded microfiber cleaning cloth. All of this green. Let's look here at this Vexillum folder. I did get the blue-black G10 in the satin finish blade. This is a liner lock flipper folder from Civivi Knives. And this has got a little weight to it. We'll have all those. Oh, D10 is fantastic. D10 is fantastic on that. Look at that blade. It's got that sort of double scoop saw military knife sort of look to the spine of it. I always did like that. In the handle, we've got that blue-black G10, and let's look at that texturing. It is diamond checkered like you would find on a rifle stock. There's a close-up look at that. Exposed liners on this. You can see the liners are weight relieved. We've got a deep carry pocket clip that is right-handed only. Look up under that pocket clip. There is a smooth pad. Excellent work, Civivi. Excellent work. That's a company that is wanting to make knives for knife enthusiasts right there. That is something that matters to us. We've got, I'm assuming that is G10 backspacer there, which does have some some pretty coarse jimping on it. Let's go back up here and take a look at this jimping right here. Oh, I was afraid that would be softened up too much, but that is actually very, very good Civivi knives. It is not softened up by the final finishing. It very much still has some crisp edges to it, and it does, yeah, it grabs a hold of your skin. Let's put a little flesh on that right there, and we'll take a look at that pattern. If you can see that, that is very, very nice. Yeah, Yeah. Let's see what this... Oh, my God. I'm going to have to tighten that up a little bit. That's dangerous. I could cut myself with that. Bass on blades is very irresponsible, and sometimes I get some caffeine in me and I start jumping around and acting all excited, and I might just fall on this and stab myself. Because Bass on Blades is just a grown-up kid. Anyway, there is the centering. That's right in the center. I mean, I think that's where the centering is supposed to be, in the actual center of the knife. Yeah, D10 is dialed in. Absolutely no play. Let's see, side to side. Nah, we've got all that drop in that. Look at this. Boop. Yeah. All of that drop, and there's absolutely no play in that pivot. Let's get up here. We'll take a very quick look at this satin finish. As the light plays across it, look at the quality of the grind. And what you're looking at is, as you see the edge of the light right here move across this blade, that light reflection will tell you if there's any imperfections in that grind. Look at how straight and even that is. Let's go to this side. Look at that. Yeah. That looks nice. It looks nice. Let's look at those thumb studs real quick. Got some milling on those thumb studs. Let's open this thing with the thumb studs. Super duper easy right there. You got plenty of room to get up under that thumb stud and wank it out there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is straight out of the box. It's not dry. I do not hear the detent. So the detent is oiled as well as the pivot. Look at that. That's super duper okay right there. Yeah. Let's try to... Oh, Bass on Blades, the world's worst reverse flicker. Yep, see, there you go. Fucking screwed that shit up. There you go. I suck at that anyway. Please don't use me as a standard for any of that sort of crap right there. Yeah, looks good straight out of the box here. Initial impressions, very strong on this. It's a good looking knife, classic handle profile. This checkering, like I say, it is diamond pattern checkering like you would see on a rifle stock. Just look at any classic wood rifle stock, and that's what you're going to see. It's a nice and aggressive, but it's not harsh. It's aggressive without being harsh. Both sides feel absolutely the same. You can see in this chamfer right here, the layers of the blue and black G10 revealed. And of course, it's revealed across here because this knife, the scales are radially finished. They are not absolutely flat. Let's go back here again. We got us a nice little lanyard attachment point here. Another nice little milled standoff tucked into that G10 backspacer. That's pretty doggone nice. I'm thinking I might, like tighten that pivot a little bit. There's nothing. There's no resistance there at all. Absolutely no resistance there at all. I think a lot of that is in that this has a very fine satin finish on the blade, and you get resistance off of your detent ball when you're opening and closing your knife. As the liner lock is a spring, it is exerting spring pressure against the blade tang. And that detent ball and that pressure causes a little bit of drag. When you have a blade that has a coating on it or is stone washed, and that micro texturing or that coating on the surface, it often causes a little added resistance. I'm not feeling any of that here on this satin finished blade. It is absolutely, you can see, all I'm doing is I'm holding it flat right here. As soon as I start rolling it over, it's just gone. It's just gone. That's pretty doggone good right there. And again, detent feels fantastic. Yeah. Listen to this D10 as it closes. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. It's not a bad looking knife right there. I don't think it's sort of any, this is not going to shake up the industry or anything. It's actually, it's kind of heavy. It's a little stouter than what I thought it would be. Now, of course, this knife is over 9 inches long. And again, when we do the in-depth in a couple of weeks on this knife, we will have all the dimensions, the weights. I will have spent a couple of weeks with it in use and carrying it. I'll have some more helpful insights as to whether you may or may not want to purchase this knife. But up front, straight out of the box, everything looks good. No issues mechanically. I'm not seeing any issues with the fit and finish. The machining on the scales is fantastic. The grinds on the blade are fantastic. I'm getting a lot of reflection off of that satin. You just see it's just a blinding white sheen to it as the light plays across it. Beautiful finish. Beautiful finish. There's 2 other versions of this knife, and then we'll get out of here. There is a all black with black G10 and black finish blade, and then there is a black finish blade on OD green G10 as well. Now, you're asking already, how much do these cost? Where can I get it? Blah, blah, blah. All these things that you just want to know this like information. I can't get on here and just talk. You want actual information. So these were like 90 something dollars. I think after the 10% discount, this knife was like 87 bucks. And I've already seen some comments on other videos. People are thinking getting awful close to $100 here at Civivi. That's not budget anymore. That's getting up into the mid-range. And I think that is what Civivi is sort of positioning themselves as, is a mid-range producer rather than a budget producer. I didn't mention the knife steel. This is in Nitro V, and I don't see anybody seeing any markings anywhere. I'm not seeing any. I am not seeing any markings of blade steel, no branding. Now, granted, my eyesight is terrible up close, and I'm having to look through the camera, but I'm not seeing any markings at all beyond the Civivi pivot cap here. Interesting. That means you could get this in the all black and have a very sterile, tactical look to it. Very interesting. So there we are, 13 minutes on the Civivi Vexillum, or however the hell you pronounce it. I don't care, because most of the names that these companies are giving knives they just suck. I would rather just go back to model numbers. I would rather this be an ABC 123 than be a Vexillum. And of course, I'll have to friggin' go to the internet and Google what Vexillum means. So when I get to the in-depth review, I can act like I'm smart and know something. I have no idea what it means, and I don't care. But I'll have to put it in the video because I got to look good and sound smart. So there you go, guys. The Civivi Vexillum flipper folder. It's a big one, and it's got some heft to it. So keep that in mind. These are available everywhere unless they're sold out. I expect the initial drop of these to sell out pretty quickly. So look around, see what you can do. Give me a couple of weeks of carrying this thing, and I will be back with an in-depth review. As always, thank you very much for taking the time to watch one of my videos. God bless all of you, and we will talk to you again.